What's up, guys? It's your boy JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS, back with another video to help you make money on PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, and many other platforms tonight. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos, and check out that pinned link in the comments below. That's where for $14.99 a month, you'll get access to all the tips, advice, players to tail, tickets to tail, anything and everything you could possibly need to succeed on PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, and many other platforms tonight. So we got some really nice, really exciting props for you today. We've got the MLB playoffs going on, so we've got 2 games going on tonight for those, so we've got 2 props from there. And then, of course, dun 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 dun, Monday Night Football, baby. Let's go. Let's see. So we'll start out with our football props for Monday Night Football, because I know that's what everyone's looking for. Let's make that happen. Let's go over to NFL. So they just recently on PrizePicks, they were holding off on releasing McCaffrey props because I guess they didn't know whether he was going to be active or not. They just recently released the information that he will be active tonight, so we're definitely going to take advantage of that. Not only is McCaffrey by far the best football player on the field tonight, they also have him at some pretty low numbers that we're really, really loving. And one of those being Christian McCaffrey to go over 23.5 receiving yards against the Minnesota Vikings. Love this play. It's some of the books have him at 24, and I've even seen 25 receiving yards. So I would suggest hopping on this prop immediately before it jumps up any. You know it's going to bump. That's what PrizePicks does. Get on this yesterday. Come on, guys. Lock this into your lineup, right? And again, we're going to have a 4-man lineup for you today with both the Monday Night Football and then the playoff games going on, so bear with me here. That's number 1 of the 4-man ticket that we're going to put together for you. Christian McCaffrey over 23.5 receiving yards. Let's take a look at what he's done in his history. Against Cleveland. Well, let's see. Receptions. So he's only missed this line, or he's made this line, gone past this line in 3 of his last 5. And I'd say the most recent game against Cleveland where he got hurt doesn't count. Even though he got hurt and went down, I don't remember what quarter it was in, but it was early on in the game. He still managed to grab 3 receptions for 9 yards, right? So, boom, the man catches the ball out of the backfield, rushes the ball like a beast. We all know Christian McCaffrey. No reason really to go over it. Lock him in, guys. Boom, there it is. So that's your first pick from the Monday Night Football. The second is going to be Mr. Jordan Hicks, the Vikings linebacker, to go over 8.5 tackles and assists. Excuse me. So let's take a look at what he's done here recently. Now, you got to remember, a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that it's either just tackles or solo tackles or whatever. You got to remember that little plus AST. That means tackles plus assists. So when you're looking at stats, especially on something like StatMuse, which is what I would suggest you go to, definitely never, ever go by the last 5. Even, they don't offer it here for PrizePicks, but normally they mislead you as much as possible. We've been over that in the videos here recently, so let's just move on from there. Guys, 8.5 tackles and assists for Jordan Hicks is a simple thing for him to get. Keep in mind that, San Francisco is a high-powered offense. We expect San Francisco to be on the field a lot, eat up that clock, whether it be McCaffrey rushing the ball or catching the ball out of the backfield or Purdy just dropping off those little passes, a little West Coast offense action going on. It's going to be a whole lot of San Francisco's offense on the field and Minnesota's defense on the field. That being the case, Jordan Hicks is one of the main linebackers for the Vikings. Let's take a look at what he's done here recently, right? Last week, he had 10 combined. That's where we need to be. The week before that, 10 combined. That's where we need to be. 13 combined the week before that, well above what we need to be at. And then 6 against the Chargers. And I'm thinking that might be due to the Chargers mostly passing the ball and not really running it too much. So there's your one anomaly on his last 5, or at least this season. He only got 6. But, before that, the game before that, against Philly, 11. So he's only missed this mark in 1 out of his 5 games this year. Hey, lock it in, guys. Over 8.5 tackles and assists. Vegas agrees, especially on both of these NFL props for Monday Night Football. Vegas agrees. We've got great odds on both of these. lock them in. There's your two bangers for Monday Night Football. Let's move on to MLB, where we originally really liked Aaron Nola to go over 5.5 strikeouts, but of course, PrizePicks bumped it because that's what they do. They some snakes in the grass. They want your money. Don't give it to them. Let's look at another prop here that we've got. The earlier game, there's two MLB games tonight. So the first one being Philadelphia versus Arizona, which I love Kyle Schwarber to go over 1/2 total base, right? So let's take a look at what he's done here recently as far as hits. Now, total bases, basically what that prop means is it's not how many times he reached base or how many bases he's reached. If he gets a walk, that's not a total base. If he hits into a fielder's choice, which, I could go over all the rules for baseball, but let's not waste too much time here, right? Basically, the man needs to get a base hit to go over 1/2 total bases. So that's going to be the H category here, which stands for hits. In his last 5, you got 2 hits, 0 hits, and then, let's see, 2 hits and 1 hit. So he's only missed this mark in 1 of his last 5. And you know what? Wow, surprisingly, PrizePicks is not trying to, fool you on these. Shocking. That's kind of what they do. We've been over what they do in their last 5s. So, never ever trust this. This one right here happens to be accurate. Cool. Thanks, PrizePicks, for not being shady on that one individual prop. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let's take a look at StatMuse. Again, 2 hits, 0 hits on this one. Couldn't tell you exactly what happened, but everyone has an off night, right? Then 2 hits and 1 hit. So we fully expect him. He's got a great history against Merrill Kelly, who is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. So, boom, lock it in, guys. Simple as that. Kyle Schwarber over 1/2 total base. Can't even believe they're offering it. Lock it in. Last but not least, we've got my personal hero, being a Houston guy, Jose Altuve, Mighty Mouse himself, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He was the hero in not this last game last night, but the game before that. Hit the big go-ahead home run. This tiny, tiny man, Jose Altuve, is not a large individual. He's very short. He's very lightweight. But, man, he smacks the heck out of that baseball, right? So, an interesting fact about this guy is he's actually on the, he's chasing the all-time postseason home run record. For this tiny little second baseman to be where he is on that list, he's second all-time right now. He gets, I don't remember exactly what the total is, but he's very close to breaking the all-time postseason home run record. The man's a beast. Lock him in to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs tonight. So, again, we're looking at, in his last 5, you've got 2 hits here, no RBIs, but a run scored, so that's 3 right there. You've got the game before that, he had 2. Game before that, he had 6. And then the game before that, he had 4. So, boom, guys. He's going over this line consistently. Lock him into your lineup. These are your 4 for tonight or for today in the case of Schwarber to go over 1/2 total base. Let's go over what we've got here so far. Christian McCaffrey over 23.5 receiving yards. Jordan Hicks over 8.5 tackles and assists. Kyle Schwarber over 1/2 total base, and then Jose Altuve over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. There's your 4 bangers for today. Let's hope we get our 4 of 4 sweep. Otherwise, we are on a 13-5 run, so let's make that a lot higher and a lot better number today. Let's make it happen, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos, and check out that pinned link in the comments below. Ooh, man, this is getting me excited just seeing this little preview right here, man. NBA is back, baby. Tomorrow, we're back on that NBA grind, baby. So for $14.99 a month, guys, no excuse at all for you guys to not get into the Discord. $14.99 a month. Come join. The link is pinned in the comments. It'll be the top comment below. So come join us. Can't wait to see you there. Until next time, guys, I'm JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS. Let's get that money, son.